Good morning. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. So there are some things that I need to discuss with everyone that you guys need to be aware of. Now, in the past, I have mentioned this, okay? And I am making this video because you guys have a right to know. Yesterday, I literally spent the entire day, okay? Because once again, I was poisoned. So spent most of the day in the bathroom, okay? All liquefied. Yep, getting it right out of my body. Yeah, because people keep breaking in the apartment and poisoning the food. And my son also went through this too. It wasn't just me. Yeah. But anyway, I want all of you to know that yes, I am still here and I am live for a reason. You know, God is not going to allow an anointed, chosen child to be murdered. Okay? He has us here for a reason. And until he decides that day comes, I'm still going to be here. You know, a lot of people have been trying just ruthlessly. You know, I mean, in the beginning, it was just all spiritual. And then it became physical. Confirmation. Yeah, gotta love the crows, right? Anyway, but yes, you guys have a right to know this. You know, and so I'm documenting this, saying this on Thursday, the 19th of February, okay? That this is exactly what was done to me, okay? Yeah, like I said, broke in the apartment, poisoned the food that I had in the refrigerator. Yeah, yep, they sure did. You know, and the sad thing is that these same people, now, mind you, where I live, okay, there are surveillance cameras inside and outside of the buildings in each one. But here's the thing. These people that have been doing this deliberately broke into the manager's office and disabled the cameras so they could remove the footage of them going and breaking into my apartment and doing this. Yeah. And of course, it was done in the middle of the night when they thought nobody would see them. Yeah. But guess what? God did. That's right. Ancestors saw it. That's right. You know, it's very interesting to me, guys. It really is, you know, that these people will not stop. And it's like, do you not get the fact that I'm here for a reason? And no matter what you do, I'm still going to stand and keep making everyone know my truth and stand on what I believe in and who I am and what I'm here to do on this earth. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. And it's like, you're going to understand, okay, when you feel God's wrath come down upon you and Judgment Day. You know, you're not going to stop me, and I will not be stopped. I will keep going and standing in my purpose and helping other people. And I know there's, you know, some other people out there that this has happened to as well, where their food was poisoned. You know, yeah. Yep, happened to them too. It's a lady that I listened to. She's had these horrible things happen to her too. It doesn't matter what she tries to eat or drink, the same thing happens to her. The same thing. And it's like, okay, well, like I said, I'm going to make a documentation of this in a video so everyone knows the truth about this and that these people get caught. You know, because this is ridiculous. I mean, these people have broken not just the spiritual laws, but they have broken physical laws too. You know, and it's like, well, you know, when is, the authorities actually going to do their job and put these people away for trying to murder innocent people? That's my question. You know, it's like, seriously? I mean, it kind of makes you wonder, how much does it take for an actual decent official person to do the right thing? The ones that aren't paid off, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot of those. People that are, you know, friends with these people that know about the crap that they've been doing and still refuse to come forward and do the right thing. And it's like, okay, all right. Well, guess what? There are righteous people who do know the truth. So hopefully those righteous people will, well, I mean, they already know what these people have been doing because they've been surveillancing them for a long time. But my question is, why haven't the righteous people come forward and, place these people into custody? Why keep allowing them to do these horrific crimes? And the crazy part about it is that's not the only thing that they've done. They've also committed identity fraud. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Talking social security number, my driver's license. I mean, we're talking all kinds of crap, guys. You guys have a right to know the truth about this. You really do. And I'm not gonna hold back nothing because you guys have a right to know. You sure do. They literally deliberately tried to have it so I could not use my phone unless it was over Wi-Fi. So I have to record this using my camera instead of just doing it directly through the app. Yeah, it sucks, but they've gone to great lengths. And the crazy part about it is they have people that are in the government, okay? They're government, officials that are friends of these people. Okay. And yes, they are in an organization. Okay. I'm just going to throw that out there because you guys have a right to know about that too. Yes, they are. Yep, they are. But I also know that a lot has been exposed and that these people are going to be taken down. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, well, how does she know that? God. He doesn't hide anything from me. He knows and sees everything. And it don't matter to me if you believe in him or not, he still exists. Okay. I'm living proof of that because I mentioned this before to you guys. I am literally living proof, walking, talking miracle of God himself. Because technically I shouldn't even be here right now. I should be dead. But because of who I am still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still talking. Okay. And a lot of people don't understand. Well, this is why. Okay. When you are anointed by God, nothing can stop you. Nothing. No one can stop you. They'll try. But trust and believe they're being watched every time they do. And that justice is coming. Judgment day is here. Yes, it is. I've seen nothing but signs and synchronicities proving this. Yep, everywhere, all day long, even at night. It's really good to be outside though. I'm an eagle. Cool. Oh, Lord. Like I said, I just see signs and synchronicities everywhere, guys. But yeah, like I said, you guys have a right to know the truth. So I'm going to expose these people for the crap that they've been doing for years. That's right. Because I threw out some things and I know that they went literally. Okay. They have people working for the garbage company here where I live. Okay. In Illinois. Yep. And my son informed me one night that unexpectedly a garbage truck decided to pick up the garbage. Now, this was in the middle of the night, okay? This is not normal business hours for a garbage truck. That's right. They came in the middle of the night and picked up the garbage. Yep. Real talk. Real talk. Yeah. Yep. So, it's very interesting. And yeah, it was mine. It's my garbage. But anyway, now this was when my adopted mother was still living with me and I was taking care of her. But they've done it other times too. That wasn't the only time. They've gone through my garbage plenty of times. See, when they found out that I found out about that, they stopped doing that. So what they did is they've been dumpster diving and getting the garbage. Yeah. Yeah. It's been happening for a long time. Yep. But anyway, needless to say, so now, it's so interesting because, I've been in shape. I've been thin Okay, compared to like 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight because back then, that was before I had a vehicle. So I had to like walk everywhere before I could afford to get like a bus pass for the month. So yeah, I mean, I was losing weight through that because I had to walk everywhere before I could afford to take the bus. And when you have to like walk 2 miles or 3 or 4 miles, yeah, that was not easy. But anyway, moving on. It's interesting because it's like now, all they do is they think that they're actually stopping something, but that you can't stop the inevitable. When God wants you to do something on this earth, you do it. And all these people that keep, it's kind of crazy because it's like, I'm one person, but my voice is very strong. And see, that's the thing they don't like. They don't like the fact that I stand on what I believe in, that I put all my energy and love and everything I do into myself. Because I will not back down. I will not stop doing what it is that I am supposed to do. And they don't like that. But here's the thing, it does not matter. I only answer to God himself. I do not answer to anyone else. I do not have a boss where I work a 9 to 5 anymore. That's right. No, the only person that I answer to is God in detail, and I listen to what my ancestors have to tell me because, they've been letting me know about all these people that are involved in this crap that have been for years. It's not just family members I've never met. It's not just family members that I know of. Okay? These are neighbors that are involved in this mess. That's right. Neighbors. Neighbors that I knew like 8 years ago now. 8 years ago. And the other ones, these are people that live in my same building. Yep. Those neighbors. Yep. But anyway, like I said, you guys have a right to know all of this. So like I said, today, Thursday, February 19th, I am documenting it. I'm making a video. That's what I'm doing. Told to do this, I'm doing it. So like I said, you guys have a right to know this. Nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves to be treated as such. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. No one deserves the kind of treatment that I have endured for 4 years. And then my son, he's been going through it too. And it's like, when is this going to end? So now it's like, okay, judgment day is here. They're under judgment. I mean, I've been told this, so I do know that much. Now I'm just waiting for the official people to actually do their jobs and handle this. Because these people need to be stopped because God only knows they could have done it to other people. I might not be the only one. I'm pretty sure there are others that they've done this to, and it's like, okay, well, when is it going to be enough before the officials actually get a pair, grow a pair, and do your job? That's the thing. But anyway, like I said, you guys have a right to know about all of this, and I'm not going to hold back anymore. I refuse to hold back. These people, I mean, they do all kinds of stuff. They literally have broken into my car numerous times, done all kinds of horrible things to my car. Mind you, this was happening before I had paid it off. Okay. After I paid it off, it got worse and they were doing more stuff. This is another reason why they not just dismantled the cameras in the apartment building, but also because of the poisoning, but also because of what they were doing to my car. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. In detail. Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with all of you because you guys have a right to know the truth. But yeah, because I mean, when I paid that car off, I did not have any of the issues that I do now. And it's all because of these people, the neighbors, people that are associated with the neighbors because they have a mechanic friend that is part of their group. Yeah, I'm going to throw that out there because it's the truth. That's right. And you guys, like I said, you guys have a right to know, but anyway, Like I said, I am documenting this. I am, making this video on February 19th on a Thursday, 2026. I want everyone to know the truth about these people. And I am not going to back down, and I am not going to hide who I am. I am very proud of who I am and the fact that I stand for God. I will stand on what I believe in. Yes, I will. Forever and always. I'm putting all my time and energy into myself because I love who I am. I love everything about myself. Everything. And not one person on this earth can ever take that away from me. Nope, not one. Do you know, one day, I was going to make a video, and it literally, now I had posted this on my YouTube channel because I wanted my subscribers and followers and the people that watch and listen to my videos to see this. It literally stated that I had to prove who I was, so I wanted a copy of my ID or my driver's license. Yeah, just to make a video. And it's like, well, this is interesting. Never needed it before. And I also wondered to myself, who else could possibly be going through this? Oh, that's right. It's the group, the organization. That's right. It's trying to shadow ban my YouTube channel. Yeah. They got people in high places everywhere. One of those organizations. Yeah, you heard it right. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, it's interesting how people can illegally do things. Yeah, it's interesting. And still walking around free. Yeah, walking around free. Don't matter if they try to murder somebody or not. Yep, just walking around free. So I'm going to shout it to the rooftops so the whole world knows about these murderers, attempted murderers. Yeah, I want the whole world to know. Yes, I do. Yep. Anyway, I certainly hope that this enlightens all of you. Because like I said, you all had a right to know the truth about my life and about what's been going on in my life. Yeah, so anything like this happens again, I will go directly to the authorities. Yes, I will. And I will make another documentation of everything that has happened to me and my son, RJ. I made videos with my son just so you guys know, okay, because I know there's imposters pretending to be me, which they will never be. But anyway, also, the only channel, social media accounts that I have are YouTube, my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads. I am not on TikTok. I am not on Twitter. I am not on Snapchat or any of those other social medias. The only ones I mentioned, those are the ones that I am on, that I have. Okay? If you guys receive an email, do not respond. I have never emailed anyone. You receive a message through Facebook, ignore it. Okay, there are so many imposters for people trying to pretend to be me, which they are not. These are the same people, okay, that literally had my mail rerouted. They had literally, been doing that for years too. Oh, but don't worry, the authorities know about that too. The official people, they know. But anyway, because they got people in the working at the post office here in Illinois. People, I should say, not just one person, but different ones. But anyway, like I said, I want you all to know the truth about things that have been happening to me for the last 4 years. Okay. Oh, but anyway, I love you guys very much, and I'm so grateful for the ones that did subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am so grateful for that, guys. I really am. Like I said, I do make videos on Facebook. So if you guys want to check that out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I have Instagram too. You guys can check those out as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. It does help out. My page on Instagram and Facebook of course, my YouTube channel, as always. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later, okay?